Hi, welcome to Kevin Alone's audiobook reading Start With Why by Simon Sinek. Part 1.2.4. Likewise, when politicians say that their opponent will raise taxes or cut spending on law enforcement, or the evening news alerts you that your health or security are at risk unless you tune in at 11, both are attempting to seed fear among voters and viewers, respectively. Businesses also use fear to agitate the insecurity we all have in order to sell products. The idea is that if you don't buy the product or service, something bad could happen to you. Every 36 seconds, someone dies of a heart attack, states an ad for a local cardiac specialist. Do you have a radon? Your neighbor does. As the ad on the side of a truck for some company selling a home pollution inspection service. And of course, the insurance industry would like to sell you term life insurance before it's too late. If anyone has ever sold you anything with a warning to fear the consequences if you don't buy it, they're using a proverbial gun to your head to help you see the value of choosing them over their competitor, or perhaps it's just a banana, but it works. Aspirations. Quitting smoking is the easiest thing I've ever done, said Mark Twain. I've done it 100 times. If fear motivates us to move away from something horrible, aspirational messages tempt us towards something desirable. Marketers often talked about the importance of being aspirational, offering someone something they desire to achieve and the ability to get there more easily with a particular product or service. 6 steps to a happier life. Work those apps to your dream dress size. In 6 weeks, you can be rich. All these messages manipulate. They tempt us with the things we want to have or to be the person we wish we were. Though positive in nature, aspirational messages are most effective with those who lack discipline or have a nagging fear or insecurity that they don't have the ability to achieve their dreams on their own, which at various times, for various reasons, is everyone. I always joke that you can get someone to buy gym membership with an aspirational message, but to get them to go 3 days a week requires a bit of inspiration. Someone who lives a healthy lifestyle and is in the habit of exercising does not respond to 6 easy steps to losing weight. It's those who don't have the lifestyle that are more susceptible. It's not news that a lot of people try diet after diet after diet in an attempt to get the body of their dreams. And no matter the regime they choose, each comes with the qualification that regular exercise and a balanced diet will help boost results. In other words, discipline. Gym memberships tend to rise above 12% every January as people try to fulfill their nearest inspiration to live a healthier life. Yet only a fraction of those aspiring fitness buffs are still attending the gym by the end of the year. Aspirational messages can spur behavior, but for most, it won't last. Aspirational messages are not only effective in the consumer market, they also work quite well in business to business transactions. Managers of companies, big and small, all want to do well, so they make decisions, hire consultants, and implement systems to help them achieve that desired outcome. But all too often, it is not the systems that fail, but the ability to maintain them. I can speak from personal experience here. I've implemented a lot of systems or practices over the years to help me achieve the success to which I aspire. only to find myself back to my old habits 2 weeks later. I aspire for a system that will help me avoid implementing systems to meet all my aspirations, but I probably wouldn't be able to follow it for very long. The short term response to long term desires is alive and well in the corporate world also. A management consultant friend of mine was hired by a $1 billion company to help it fulfill its goal and aspirations. The problem was, she explained, no matter the issue, the company's managers were always drawn to the quicker, cheaper option over the better long term solution. Just like the habitual dieter, they never have the time or money to do it right the first time. She said one of her clients, but they always have the time and money to do it again. Peer pressure. 4 out of 5 dentists prefer Trident, touts the chewing gum advertisement in an attempt to get you to try their product. A double blind study conducted at a top university concluded pushes a late night infomercial. If the product is good enough for professionals, it's good enough for you. The advertising eggs on. With over 1 million satisfied customers and counting, teases another ad. These are all forms of peer pressure. When marketers report that a majority of a population or a group of experts prefer their product over another, they're attempting to sway the buyer to believing that whatever they're selling is better. The peer pressure works because we believe that the majority or the experts might know more than we do. Peer pressure works not because the majority or the experts are always right, but because we fear that we may be wrong. Celebrity endorsements are sometimes used to add peer pressure to the sales pitch. If he uses it, we're supposed to think it must be good. This makes sense when we hear Tiger Woods endorse Nike golf products or Titleist golf balls. Woods' deal with Nike is actually credited for putting the company on a map in the gold world. But Tiger has also endorsed General Motors cars, management consulting services, credit cards, food, and a tagged your watch designed especially for the golfer. The watch, incidentally, can withstand a 5,000 gram shock, a level of shock more likely experienced by the golf ball than the golfer. But Tiger endorsed it, so it must be good. Celebrity endorsements are also used to appeal to our aspirations and our desires to be like them. The most explicit example was Gatorade's I Want to Be Like Mike campaign, which tempted youngsters to grow up and just be like Michael Jordan if they drink Gatorade. There are many other examples of celebrity endorsements. However, it is harder to see the connection. Sam Waters' ton of Law and Order fame, for example, sells